This was a lot like I thought it would be. This was a tough, hard-fought game against a team that plays very, very hard, precise with what they do, and when they're making shots, especially perimeter shots, they can play with anybody. They deserve to be ahead at halftime. But we did what we've done a lot of times. We closed with a 9-0 run to give ourselves a little ability to take a deep breath. I thought in that stretch we made some defensive plays that got us some baskets. We've done that all year. We were aware of what we needed to do. We just didn't do it quite well enough in the first half. We knew Tom Fowl could shoot the ball, and he had 16 first half points. We helped him, fouled him as he shot a three, went under a flare screen, let him step back and make an open three, but he made it. So he gets the first 6 points and says, I'm going to have 50. Billy did a much, much better job on him in the second half. We made it hard for him to get looks, and I think that was part of the difference in what he got in first and second half. Obviously, we can't shoot 7 for 16 from the free throw line, but we did. We made baskets in a fashion that they said Malcolm's not going to get a lot of looks. When the ball goes in, we're going to put 2.5 people around him, and somebody else is going to have to shoot the ball. And we made 11 threes, which is pretty good. So we've done what we needed to do. This was a nice victory for us against a team that beat Utah, led UNLV for most of the game. They were 5 ahead of Vegas with 6 minutes to go. Came from 17 behind BYU to be down 8 with the ball late in the game. They don't quit playing. And this is the best Air Force team they've had since when I was there when they beat us and cut the nets down. They're a pretty good team. They're a very good team who can beat anybody in our league. So we're pleased with the victory. Yeah, I wish we'd have played better, but we're pleased with the victory. Anything?
Coach, did you ever get the sense the team was a little frustrated by Air Force's style of play early, and if so, how did they overcome that?
I think the frustration was self-imposed as much by things that we did that you're not going to play a perfect game. You gotta play you're in though. And too often we're saying we got hacked, or they're frustrated that we're yelling at them, go over the screen, don't go under it, and they were thinking about the last play when we're already into the next play. And you can't do that. And we were able to work our way finally through that, but not as smoothly as you would like. I mean, we say don't let them see you sweat. Don't let the fans know you're frustrated. You can be frustrated, but have the ability to deal with it in a fashion that nobody knows other than you and your coach. And we didn't do a really good job of that for parts of the game tonight. Finally, we settled in, and when we settled in, we played like we should play.
Well, when your second unit got in there, you got a lot of loose balls, forced a lot of turnovers. They didn't get a lot of points, though they definitely did, I guess, a little bit on the other side of the ball. And talk about the contribution there in the second half.
Our spurts are usually created by our defense. Chase Tapley is becoming a really, really good reader about when to go, when that guy loses sight. Chase does a great job of knowing exactly when to run, and got his hands on a lot of balls for us. And if we can continue to do that without fouling, without giving up layups or easy stuff going, then you're money ahead being able to do it, and we've been able to do it. So, and that's one of the things that good athletes together can be effective with, and we've done that.
Coach, you've talked a lot this season about this being a lot of uncharted territory for you guys, and 20-0, number 6 in the country. A little bit of a learning curve to come into every game where the teams can give you your best shot. You've got a lot of sold-out game where Air Force games usually don't sell out, and the pressure that brings to you.
I think that basketball in today's world, even when you have a better team, and even when you have better athletes or guys that you say, hey, they line them up one-on-one and they should win, it doesn't always work that way, and it's all over the country that way. We had our two best practices of the year, Monday and Tuesday. I told you that. We were electric with our effort and our energy and our enthusiasm. I don't think it was that we weren't ready to give our best shot. You know, you have to play within yourself. And I thought we got a little frustrated when things didn't go our way. We missed some easy ones, and then we missed some free throws, and we got to thinking about that. And I think that caused some concern for me. But we were ready to play. We were excited to play. We had great respect for Air Force and what they could do. And I don't think 19-0 and a big crowd had a whole lot to do with it. I know Air Force did. They're a good team. That's my thought in terms of, you know, the way the flow of the game went.
What are the benefits and the drawbacks of having a week off before the game at BYU now?
Well, we started school today, so we're back into a different routine. We've been out of school since December the 19th. We've been out of school for a month. So now we're getting into a whole new routine. So this is not a bad time for us to have a bye. Tomorrow, all we're going to do is lift. We won't practice. We'll come back ready to go on Friday and put all our energies and effort into getting ready for a really, really good BYU team on Wednesday.
Coach, were you satisfied with your team's performance tonight, or do you feel like the guys need to play better to beat BYU in Provo next week?
I think I kind of described all of that just with some of the other statements I made. We can't be 7 for 16 and expect to, waltz in and waltz out with victories. I thought we played hard, and we will continue to do that. You got to play good basketball to win, and hopefully we'll play good basketball out there.
Anything else for Coach?
Was Fowl at all a preview of what Jimmer Fredette's going to bring next week, at least in shooting ability?
Well, Jimmer Fredette scores on everybody in the country, and he'll score on us. Hopefully he won't score career high, but he'll score. And, we can't look around and say what happened. He's going to score some points. So we'll just wait and see what happens. But they got a lot of other guys who can score points too.